welcome back to the next video. I told y'all that I would be back. This is one of the main questions that I get, so I just want to give all the information to y'all in one full package so that you don't need to ask me anymore. You can come straight to this video and see for yourself. So first and foremost, we have to start off with shampoo, and I have been using this shampoo religiously. This is Shea Moisture, is the Manuka Honey and Mafrua Oil. This is the bentonine clay shampoo bar. And this is my main shampoo that I use, along with the other shampoos that I use and have tried from other, black owned brands that I love. But if I have to give like my #1 staple throughout my entire natural hair, well, not my natural hair journey, but throughout my entire hair journey post my big chop, this would be it. Okay, from using this I realized like I don't want to go back to using just a regular liquid shampoo. Like, I like them, don't get me wrong, they're nice, especially the ones that I've tried by these black owned brands. Yeah, this one, it lasts so long. Like, these bars, like, it lasts so long. A little bit goes a long way. Me personally, I love a shampoo that really makes me feel like I'm really cleansing my hair. So for those who ask, this is what I primarily use, other than the black owned products that I use, that I feature on my Instagram. This is my baby. This has been my baby, and yeah. Now moving on to conditioner, and same thing when it comes to shampoo. I've tried a lot of conditioners by these black owned brands that I love, but if I'm talking about like my staple, it would be this Tresemme conditioner. Now, I was put onto this by a YouTuber. Oh my gosh, I don't want to get her name wrong. I'll put it right here or right here. I'll put it somewhere up here. But she's beautiful. She's chocolate. She has like type 4 hair, maybe like giving 3C, but she's definitely like a kinky girl. And she was always talking about the Tresemme Rich Moisture conditioner. And a lot of you may have seen this before. Honestly, I always thought Tresemme was for white people. I'm just being honest. Like, I thought, because our hair type is different, we can't use everything that they use. Like, I always thought that brands like Pantene, Tresemme, Garnier, Fructis, I always thought that was for white folks, which it kind of is. But let me tell y'all something. This conditioner is so good. It gives so much slip to my hair. And when I say slip, I mean a conditioner that really like feels like it's moisturizing your hair after you shampoo it. It makes detangling my hair so much easier. This is 32 fluid ounces, and it's like less than $5 at Walmart. Now moving on to rinses, and what I mean by rinse is after you've washed and conditioned your hair, or you're in your deep conditioning process, I found this product right here. This is the Cream of Nature from their Argan Oil in Morocco brand line, and this is their apple cider vinegar clarifying rinse. And y'all see I barely have any left, but when I tell you, if you want a dupe to using just regular all natural apple cider vinegar, because I know that apple cider vinegar has a lot of benefits, but y'all know like the real one, it just smells terrible. Like this stuff right here, don't get me wrong, I still use regular apple cider vinegar for other things though. I don't know if y'all know this brand. This is just a brand that I find in the store and I like to use. This is the Bragg's just regular apple cider vinegar, which works pretty good. Of course, I mean, it's apple cider vinegar, but y'all, this, if you want to just tone down that smell and have something that is really gonna feel so nice and soothing and cool and penetrating to your scalp, try this out. Me personally, whenever I put any type of protective style in my hair, like braids or twists, I do my own styles, and even when I don't, my hair gets very flaky within like the first week. It starts to get really flaky and dry, and the only time that I never had that issue was when I used this stuff right before I put the braids in my hair. And I realized while I was taking them out, I was like, shoot, my hair never flaked. My scalp never was itchy this entire time. I realized that afterwards, and then I was just like, oh, it was because I used this. It was my first time using this, and I like it. I really like this stuff, as well as regular apple cider vinegar like I just mentioned, but try this out. Now after that, we can move on to deep conditioning products. So the first product that I want to mention is one that I feel like a lot of people are going to know. It's very popular within the natural hair community, but this right here, y'all already know what this is. I know y'all know. The Health and Beauty Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay. This can be used for not only the hair, but for the skin. It's really good. Hold on, let me read what it says on the back, just to be sure. But this stuff is really good for acne. I used this when I was having like really bad breakouts, and I still use it. This stuff works, you guys. It for real works. And it's also good for just bringing your hair and your curls back to life. If y'all want to know more about this stuff, look it up on YouTube, and see all the other girls that have made videos on it and their results, because I really recommend trying this stuff. What you do is, actually, while I'm here, what you do is you mix it with either water or apple cider vinegar. They say mix it with some apple cider vinegar, and that's how you get the concoction going. And you can either put it on your skin or your hair, like I said. And so it's like a double dose in one, and they work really good together, like a nice matrimony type situation. That was the first deep conditioning / hair mask type of thing, because me personally, I consider like hair mask and deep conditioning the same thing. Not all people do, but hey. Now my next one that I want to mention is this stuff right here. Now, before some of y'all have something to say, listen, not everything works for everyone. Like I've said in previous videos, what works for you may not work for me. What works for me may not work for you. But this stuff right here, all right, I don't know if y'all have seen it. I grew up seeing it all the time in the beauty supply stores. I know a lot of folks' grandmas know what this is. And oh, mind you, it's really not this color. It's more of like a yellow color. I used all of it and I kept the container and I put something else in it. So just ignore that. But this stuff right here, what brand is this? Yeah, Africa's Best, one of their originals, the hair mayonnaise. It definitely does something for my hair. I mean, I wouldn't say that it's the best type of deep conditioning treatment that I've used, but I definitely repurchase it, and I will be repurchasing it again because I like this stuff. And you try it out if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Now moving on to my favorite deep conditioner that I've tried. This is by a black-owned brand. Their name is right here. And when I tell y'all, I love this stuff. I've worked with them on Instagram before, and I've made videos that I will definitely have my Instagram linked in the description below, okay? But if you go onto my reels and keep going down, I've done hair maintenance videos featuring this hair mask and their other products, their shampoo and conditioner to be exact. But this stuff right here, this is without a doubt, like, I seriously think, and plus this stuff, it comes so nice. First of all, let me put this in focus so y'all can see. But it comes with like the little seal over it, all right, the legit seal, so it protects the product so it doesn't get contaminated or anything like that. Like, it's legit. When I first tried it, this is a new jar, okay, because I'm kind of trying to savor it. After I rinsed it out of my hair, I still felt the moisture within my hair. So yes, this is the hair repairing and strengthening treatment by Lockmain Beauty. Get into it, and they'll also be linked down in the description below. Now moving on to my second favorite category, which is the stylers, the creams, the moisturizers, whatever you want to call it. This is my before gel. I love a good moisturizer just to seal it all in before I put gel in my hair, because y'all know I use gel religiously for my wash and goes. So let's get into my favorites. I came across this stuff when I was in Walmart one time. This stuff right here is so freaking nice, and I was really happy to find out that not only does it work really great for my hair, but it is a black-owned brand as well. I'm pretty sure it's black-owned. It's definitely owned by a woman or a family of color. I know that for a fact. So yes, this is the Honey Baby Wash and Go Honey Styling Cream. Just know that this stuff is really nice, and I highly recommend trying it. That was number one. Now moving on to number two. This is the Natural Raz curl defining cream infused with shea butter. This is an all natural vegan brand. I love their products, and I even promote them often on my Instagram because I truly believe in the brand and what they stand by. Not only is it black owned, but it's woman owned, and like I said, it's 100% vegan formulated. All right, natural raz, get into it. Their the website will also be linked in the description below, as well as a coupon code for y'all from me, so you can save some money if you are wanting to purchase this or any other fine products by Natural Raz. This stuff right here was so nice. It also really defined my curls. My hair type is a little weird. Like, I use gel so much because it's very hard for me to find any type of cream that will add definition to my hair. But this stuff, I recommend trying this stuff, because if it could get my curls to pop before the gel, I'ma stand by it. The Pattern Beauty Styling Cream. First of all, let's just talk about like the size of this stuff. Like, this is really big. They give you a lot of product in this thing too. When I tell you it came filled all the way to the top, it came all the way to the top. And I used it on my entire head for the one wash and go that I've done it with, and that's how much product I still have left. And this stuff is really thick. It's one of my more thicker moisturizers, but I really like this stuff. It worked great. I also recommend trying this Coily Naturals Moisture Galore Custard, the As I Am Double Butter Cream. Mwah, I love this stuff. The African Pride Curling Cream, really nice. And this Just Right Curls Hair Cream. Now moving on to my favorite category, which is hair gels. All right, let's get into it. Y'all guessed it. You guessed it, right? I know you had to know. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know. But Eco Styler Gel is my baby. She's been it. She's just been rocking with me. She's been doing it for me since middle school. Since I really started getting into natural hairstyles when I was in the 8th grade, I picked up that pink Eco Styler Gel. I'll never forget. And I just haven't looked back since. Well, I did at one point, but that's for another video. We don't talk about that anymore because we're back here now and we're loving it. Eco Styler Gel is so inexpensive. And listen, I know that there's been a lot of like back and forth about Eco Styler Gel, and I respect all of that and I hear all of that. But I'm sorry, it's just like, if there's something that works for me, then I'm gonna stick beside it, because Eco Styler Gel has honestly just never done me wrong. It's never caused me any serious, like, you know, problems with my hair thus far. So yes, I mean, I just recommend to anybody, if you're looking for a really inexpensive gel, something where you can get this much product. Like, how much is in this thing? This is 80 ounces and I got it for $12 at my local beauty supply store. And mind you, this is like $12. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, I personally say proceed with caution when it comes to anything that you're putting in your hair or on your skin. But in terms of what I love, she just does it for me. This is really what gets these curls popping, y'all be asking. And this is what gives gel. But if you're looking for a healthier alternative, I am happy to say that I finally found a good one that works for me. I finally tried the Curls Blueberry Bliss Curl Control Jelly. This stuff, like, it's a staple in the natural hair community. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have tried this before, but this is my first time trying it. I just tried it like a few days ago. This stuff is really holding up. I'm not gonna lie, like my Eco Styler Gel, it does flake. I forgot to mention that. After a few days, it flakes. Some Ecos flake more than others. That's why I particularly like to stick to the pink one or the blue one, because those do better on my hair. But yeah, just proceed with caution with that. But this stuff, I'm on day 3 hair and no flaking thus far, so I highly recommend trying out this gel if you haven't. It is more on the expensive side, but I mean, hey. And for my girls that are a little bit more frugal, trust me, I feel you, because I'm frugal, okay? Do y'all know how painful it was for me to hand that $16 to $20 over the cash register for that one little gel? And how many ounces is this? This is only 8 ounces, you know, versus that 80 for that Eco, you know, and that's why I'm always stick beside Eco, because I'm frugal. I wanted to discuss with y'all some hairsprays that I love, and this one definitely comes first. This is my baby right here. I got put onto this stuff by my granny. Growing up, she always had this stuff in her bathroom, and I used to look at it like, that's an old looking bottle. That's for old folks. I finally gave into it. And let me tell you something. If you were somebody like me with a thick fro, if you have tight for hair, if you love to wear your hair, not even like this, but in a fro, and a legit afro like I do sometimes, this stuff, I love it so much. This is the Stay Soft Fro, their hair and scalp spray. I don't use it on my scalp. You could, because it says it, but I just spritz it all throughout my hair. It makes my hair more easily manageable, and it just adds some softness into it from throughout the days. And now I just really quick wanted to get into hair oils. Now listen, what I mainly like to do is, because it's just always been me, I always like mix my oils. Like I often buy grapeseed oil from my local pharmacy, like I buy it from Kroger or from Walmart, as well as olive oil, because I like thicker oils because my hair is thick. My hair doesn't really agree with oils like coconut oil. Coconut oil is much thinner. I know a lot of natural girls like coconut oil, but I've just come to the realization, like, girl, Gabrielle, that's not for you. Coconut oil, I do purchase it, don't get me wrong, and I do mix it in here, I'll get to that, but primarily I love grapeseed oil and olive oil. So I have a habit of mixing. So I'll mix in, my olive oil, my grapeseed oil, and some coconut oil, and just whatever oils that I have. I've put some argan oil in here, some tea tree oil, some rosemary, some mint, some peppermint oil. I just mix all the good oils in this little applicator bottle that I got from the beauty supply store for like $2, and yeah, it works for me. And next, moving on to edge controls. I really thought that it was important to state this one because, listen, our edges, they're very important. They are a statement piece when it comes to the natural hair community. But as a type 4 girl and as a girl with just kinky hair, it's very hard for me to find an edge control that will really lay down my edges. And so that is why I just want to share with y'all what my favorite edge controls are and what I've been using. So to be clear, this right here is some clear Eco Styler gel that I put in an olive oil container, so just ignore that. But I often go in with clear Eco or olive Eco, and I use that on my edges just to lay it down and to shape them like how I want. Now mind you, I do not just use this because using only a gel will not do for my edges. Like I said, my hair is very coarse. This won't lay it down, but I love to go in first with this as kind of like a base because it'll really help maneuver my edges the way that I want them to be. And then I use a pomade on top. So now we're gonna get to this. First and foremost, Eben edge control. I've been using this stuff since high school. I love Eben edge control. It's like legit the first edge control that I ever came across where I was like, this stuff really works for my hair. Plus it smells really good. And yeah, I'm almost out, but Eben edge tamer, this stuff really be working for me. So like I said, I go in first with the gel, like Eco, and then I go on top with a pomade to seal it all together. This is what really matters to me. A pomade is what's gonna make it lay. And I also have a few others to mention. So I also tried, this is the Kiss Edge Fixer Glue, and I got this at Walmart, and I really like this stuff first and foremost because it's so small. Like I go out of town a lot to visit my family in Alabama, and so I take this small little one with me, and just boom, put it in. So I just bring this little small one with me because it's so compact. How much is this actually? So it's actually a little over 1 fluid ounce in here. But I like this stuff. It lasts me a good minute and it smells really good. They come in different scents. This one is strawberry, a kiwi, whatever. It's strawberry scented and it works really good. This stuff will really hold it down. And we saved the best for last. This right here is the Certified Bella Edge Control or pomade really. And I like this stuff. I've worked with them before. I even have a discount code for y'all. I will link it in the description below. Remember, Certified Bella Edge Pomade. This stuff works really great at holding my edges down after I've applied my Eco. So yes, those are just a few edge control products that I use that, you know, if y'all wanted to know, now you know. And now finally, we're in the last category. So I felt like it was important for me to mention the hair tools that I use. First and foremost, if you do not own a wide tooth comb, what are you doing? You need to get with it, okay? Do not try to go into your hair with, you know, those thin tooth combs. Like, our hair is so coarse, you need a wide tooth comb. And back to when I was talking about my favorite conditioner and all of that, during my conditioning process, I love to go in with my wide tooth comb and really detangle my hair. A wide tooth comb has always been the go for me, so make sure that you have one on deck, especially if you have really coarse, thick hair. Do not break your hair off with those thin tooth combs. This is always the way to go. Next up is a rat tail comb. Now, I know I just said don't go for the thin tooth combs, but hear me out. After you've gone in with the wide tooth comb, you can then go in with a rat tail comb for smaller sections to really make sure you got the tangles out. And not only that, but they're great for parting. A rat tail comb, you get it? You know, it's really good for parting. You know, you go in, and yeah, parting is a part of every natural girl's life, all right? So make sure you get you a rat tail comb because it's a good 2-in-1. Next up, a pick. Girl, get you a pick. I use the pick all the time. I could not live without a pick. I don't think I could be properly doing this natural hair game if I didn't own a pick. It doesn't matter what type of pick you own. I mean, they all pretty much do the same thing, but it's just if you want a longer one, the longer that my hair gets, not the longer, but the fuller and the more it grows out, I realized that I needed one with, you know, longer teeth like this. Really helped me get in there. Now time for some quick honorable mentions. I love using a dimming brush. It really gets my curl pattern popping and my hair nicely detangled. Next up, make sure that you have a water bottle. It is a key necessity for every natural hair girl. Next up, I highly recommend investing in satin scrunchies. Their bomb will cause less breakage, and the stretch on them is great. You can use them for pretty much everything, as well as some clips to pin your hair back. And I just want to mention that most of those tools, those hair tools that I just showed you, like from the dimming brush to the wide tooth comb, those can all be found in your local beauty supply store usually, as well as the Eco Styler gel and some of the other products that I just mentioned. But a lot of them will be found online from their actual retailer. But like I said, I will be listing most of those products, especially the Black-owned ones that I support and work with, and have a coupon, a discount code for y'all. Those will be in the description below. And we have come to the end of this video. First and foremost, I want to say thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate the love and support that you guys show me on Instagram, and then just coming over here and giving me even more love. It means a lot. So yes, I just want to keep giving to y'all, giving you what you want. Y'all keep showing me love, so I'm gonna give it right back and giving y'all these videos, answering these questions that you often ask, because y'all deserve to know. And with that being said, I have showed you all of the products that are a staple in my life and in my hair care routine. I hope that this video was helpful to you, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah, mwah. Wincing, my curls is dripping, the moisture is in here. Yes, God is good.